Chris Lynch and Canterbury Mornings. Entertaining, informing and fighting for Canterbury. Weekday mornings on News Talk ZB.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
You've been a very busy musical performer yourself. Tell us what you've been up to.
Well, I've just come back from tour with the New Zealand tour of Oklahoma, playing Ada Annie. So I got to speak, with the old American accent, and with Stefano Oliveri, who was on Dancing with the Stars.
That's right. How'd it go for you?
It was wonderful. I had a great time. Snogging him every night was lovely, and dancing with him.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you ever get a chance to relax and chill out after all the performances you've been in? Because, of course, it seems like you haven't stopped performing.
I haven't.
Beckons you to enter his web of sin, but don't go in. Golden words he will pour in your ear.
You are here because you've got a wonderful performance coming up, haven't you, at the Court Theatre. Tell us about it.
Well, next weekend, Sunday the 21st, I'm doing an evening with Ali Harper, a Down Under Diva, which is showcasing my cabaret show that I'm performing in New York next month. So I'm doing it at the Metropolitan Room.
Which is absolutely fantastic. So Christchurch audiences will be able to get their very own preview of what you're doing in New York. Well,
That's
so
right.
tell us about it then. What kind of cabaret are we going to see?
Well, a Down Under Diva really showcases what I've done, where I've been, and lovely sort of funny stories, and it's a selection of music that was put together last year when I was in New York with a wonderful musical director called Alex Rybeck, and he works with incredible people in New York. And so I have a 4-piece band when I'm in New York with New York musicians. Next weekend I'll be performing with my 4-piece New Zealand band led by Richard Marriott.
Wow.
So equally both is good, but it's always wonderful to get to New York and work with these guys over there. They're just outstanding.
You must be getting a fantastic reputation now, internationally. I say that sincerely because when you're invited to perform in New York, you know you're going places, Ali.
It is exciting, and as much as I love working in New Zealand and I have my family here, it is exciting hopping on that plane and being immersed in that world over in New York, because that is really where it all happens, Broadway. And I'm performing, I've been invited to perform the one-woman play that I toured with last year, Bombshells on 42nd Street with the United Solo Festival. So I'll be doing that when I'm over there as well. And that's a wonderful festival to be involved with. It's the world's largest one-person festival. And Bette Midler was awarded an award last year performing on Broadway. So that's going to be exciting as well, because that's the first time I've ever performed on 42nd Street.
You'll be also performing, though, won't you, in New York when it's pretty cold?
It'll be autumn, so not
too bad.
Not
so the
too
climate
bad.
will be okay for you.
Yes.
So you won't have to do any changing or any additional voice work to
No.
for the climate.
No.
No climate changing things.
No, not really. Just a warm jacket. You're up all hours in New York. It's sort of, you just get carried along with the intoxicating environment. It's wonderful.
You say for your Court Theatre production that it's a Down Under Diva, but I don't think you're a diva, are you?
Well, it's just a play on the word.
Do you
really.
demand white couches?
And carnations in my dressing
carnations, no carnations in the dressing room, wasn't it? Who was that? Was it Beyonce or somebody?
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
You hear all these interesting stories about what they demand. No, you can't get away with it in New Zealand. You really can't.
No, you can't, can you?
No.
Tell us more about the evening with Ali Harper. What are we going to hear you sing?
So I'm going to be singing all sorts from my Naughty and Nice album, which I released last year. I'll be doing songs from the shows I've done. Some of my funny little quirky ones I love. I do this wonderful song about how to speak with a New York accent, and it's funny. It's a bit rude, but it's hilarious, and everybody can relate to it, because the Americans have their own way of, communicating. And of course, when they hear us speak, they go, "What?"
This sounds like, to me, it's going to be a fun night for you and the audience, because it sounds like it's just going to be the stuff that you love doing.
Yes.
So I've done that. I'm
Yeah.
going to put this together and I'm just going to sing my heart out and have fun.
Yeah, and the secret of doing a cabaret show, is imagine that everybody is in your living room and you're just, chatting and introducing songs and explaining why you're doing that song. And also I have Naomi Ferguson as a special guest and Fiona Pears on violin.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about having them involved as well.
This will probably sell out, I'd imagine, but for people who want to book their tickets to see An Evening with Ali Harper at Down Under Diva, it is the 21st of September. What day is that?
It's a Sunday night, 7:30, and they can book at the Court Theatre.
All right, so you can also book online, can't you?
Yes.
courttheatre.org.nz, or give them a call by phoning 963 0870.
Yeah, and I'm also doing Bombshells again, just to get it back on its feet before I hit 42nd Street. And I'm doing that at Rangiruru, the theatre there, on the 7th and 8th of October.
You've also got a great website too, so people can check out details and get a sense of what you're up to. Give us the details for that too.
www.aliharper.com.
Ali Harper, you're a lovely lady. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Chris.